Hi, I'm Morgan Swindler, and on this episode of Western Chester County Checks In, we're in Westchester at Electrical Plus. Let's check it out. Jeremy tells us a little about his background and how he got started in the electrical industry.
In the Navy, did my 4 years, and one of the guys that was with me in the Navy was an electrician. Electricity was not my thing. I actually was not a fan of it. But when I got out, had a dead-end job, and he introduced me to the company that he was working for, and he's like, well, check it out. I'm like, all right. So went in for the interview, and they're like, well, what do you know about electric? I'm like, well, if I hit that switch on the wall and the light comes on, I don't need to call you. They're like, that's a problem. I'm like, oh, well, I'll do whatever it takes to get involved, get into it and know it. And so started with them, and then was going to school at night while working for them, and also had another job. And within 6 months, I was getting the knowledge, and then with a year and a half, I was in my own truck, and then gave 7 years of that company, and then just decided to go out on my own.
Jeremy explains how the vision has changed for the company over the years.
Originally, didn't want to have any employees, so I figured I'd just get into it, help as many people as I could. But shortly after, within a year or so, found out that I needed more help. At that time, I was kind of looking at, all right, well, as we grow, want to create a family organization, be in the community, and have the community be a part of us. So that was kind of looking at that and looking at what we could do. Bringing good people on board made a big difference. Being into the community and in the involvement with them, even that much more reason to get more people involved. So the vision is just started out small, but now it's amazing. It's nice to be able to see what we've done.
He explains what values are important to him in running his business.
Respect, reliability, communication, honesty are huge. If you can run a business on that, communication being probably top on that list, because with anything in life that you do, communication has to be number one.
Jeremy explains what Electrical Plus does.
Electrical Plus, we specialize mostly in service work. Customer relations is a big one, so it's more of the smaller jobs. We'd like to see a little bit more of the bigger jobs, but the one thing I think we do different than others is that we'll accept the smaller jobs. Small jobs, in my mind, lead to big jobs. If you can be, first there, hopefully you're going to retain that relationship and then continue on when they get the bigger stuff and then they use you.
Electrical Plus has a strong, positive reputation within the community. Jeremy explains how they maintain that trust.
Every week we have a meeting. Every Thursday morning we have a company meeting. We sit down with the guys that are out in the community, the ones that are actually doing the work. Go over the reviews, the Google reviews, the responses that we get from each and every job. And, looking at the ratings, we're sitting at a 4.9. It's not my doing. That's more of what the guys are doing out in the community. The message that are being brought back to us is all about their relationships with the customer, the client, how they treat the house, the people, everything like that. So it is, it's one thing that we say is they built us, we have to go ahead and continue that relationship, and they do just an awesome job.
He tells us the most rewarding part of his job.
It's about the relationships that we build within the community, the thank yous, the reading the reviews and seeing what the guys are doing out in the community is amazing. The efforts, the growth in this company, the family atmosphere that we have, I would say that's more rewarding to me than anything.
Electrical Plus makes the most of their chamber membership.
What I love about the chamber is the community involvement, what they have. The municipalities getting together, talking about the projects that they got going on, things that they can do to help out the members within the chamber and the community. It's just a great resource for any business that is thinking about getting involved. Chambers are where to go ahead and hit it up and find a chamber that fits your needs and your personality. In Western Chester County Chamber has that feel for us, the trades, good vibe. Any meeting that we go to or I've ever been to, it's just a very welcoming chamber. So yeah, amazing.
Whatever your electrical needs, Electrical Plus is here to help. I'm Morgan Swindler, and this has been Western Chester County Checks In.